What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Good afternoon on this Friday. Listen, we got a special edition of the dinner table. My partner, she out there doing her thing. You know, she's styling and profiling, doing her stylist thing, man. So she's going to be phone or satellite, however you want to put it. You know, but you will see and hear my co-host, the beautiful co-host, Sheila Shops. World known, she goes around the world styling. I mean, if you need her to style, if you need her to straighten up your closet, if you need her to do whatever she need to do as far as style and fashion, man, that's her game, man. That's my beautiful co-host.
Hey,
What's happening?
everybody.
She,
Hey, what's going on,
What up, Chief?
everybody? Hey, babe. Hey, Ken. Hey,
Hey,
Miles. Hey, everybody.
I thought I was taking over co-host duties today. I walked in here, I ain't see you. I was like, oh, this is my shit today.
It was yours today.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that you were able to make it today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
That's right. That's right. Listen, man, we gonna get to it. We gonna get straight to it, man. I want to big up this guy right here, man. Listen, he got Detroit on fire right now. I mean, the streets is talking. Everybody's speaking on Asbury Park, the movie. I mean, we got this guy's a good guy, man, real guy, honest. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you straight to the point what it is. If he don't like it, he gonna tell you. And I mean. He doing the damn thing, man. Tomorrow is the premiere of his movie, Asbury Park, the movie. You
Yes.
got director, writer, producer. I mean, every facet of making a movie, this guy is he's incorporating into, man. So without further ado, I want to introduce my guy, man. This become a real good friend of mine, man, in the last, year and a half or whatever, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who I'm talking about the writer, director, editor, everything for Asbury Park, the movie, Mr. Legend, Ken Williams.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Yay.
Look, I gotta hire you as my hype man. Like, hold on, man. Look, he got something going on. We gonna rock with him.
Yeah, you got to have that good intro, man. You're
Yeah.
doing some good things,
You ain't
man.
lying. You like my man on what was that? On Ray.
Oh, yeah.
Turn down the lights. You like to do that because it needs to be done.
It need to be done.
I'm rocking with it.
See, I love when you say that because it need to be done.
Exactly. You already know what it is. You already know what it is.
Man, tomorrow is the big day.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir. Yes,
understand?
sir.
And man, you've been everywhere. Every time I look,
Literally.
man, you on Instagram Live with all the stars that's in the movie Asbury Park. You've been on Facebook, and today he was featured on Fox 2 News speaking on Asbury Park. That was a good interview, brother.
Thank you, man.
And I am actually
Yes.
proud to say that I am a cast. I am a family member of Asbury Park. And it's because of this young man here, man. He saw something in me that I didn't see in myself.
Hold on, where the young man at?
Yeah,
Look, he said that. I'm looking under the table. Like, hold on.
and made me a part of this movie. So I'm featuring in this movie here, man. It's a wonderful movie. It's a wonderful tale of just real. You know, so I know you've been asked these questions numerous of times, but I have to ask so my viewers could see, like, what and how did you come up with Asbury Park?
Life experiences brought Asbury Park to the forefront. You know, like growing up in the inner city, I realized in a lot of ways our story isn't being told. You know, you see, in a lot of urban fields, you see one side of it, but you don't see the full side of it. Asbury Park is a coming of age film that focuses on the lives of some young men growing up in that environment. You know, as adults, we look at the problems that we have, the fears and concerns about, finances and police brutality and mental health, things like that. As adults, we look at how we deal with it.
Yeah.
What about the kids? You know what I'm saying? Because anything that we do, anything that we go through, they go through it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Asbury Park actually shows it through their eyes and shows how they're dealing with it and allows us to be flies on the wall to their conversations.
And that's good because
That's a very good. Yeah, that's very good.
Absolutely. You have from the adult eyes, but see, kids go through a lot, man. Kids see a
They
lot.
do.
They hold in a lot. And, and it bothers them, but sometimes they don't say anything because they think they're doing wrong if they say something about it.
Well, a lot of times they don't say things to the adult.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember growing up and somebody asked, well, my mom said, well, what's wrong? Nothing. But then I get outside with my boys, man, such, so, and so. It's a safer space. And especially in a lot of inner city environments where you're looking at your parents and it's a lot of struggle already. You know, like I
Right.
know in my situation, I grew up with a single mother, so we had struggle already. So I wasn't trying to add to that
That's right.
with the things that I had going on. You know, I mean, a lot of times you'll see kids getting bullied, but they don't want to tell their mama they getting bullied.
Yeah.
You know, like Miles got bullied a lot growing up, and you know he just dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, look, we looking like.
What,
Wait, you talking about Miles? Our Miles?
Miles got bullied. Yeah.
That's what I'm sitting here like, wait, Miles? What
yeah,
happened?
he just had to swallow it. You know, getting beat up every day, getting locked up. You know what I mean? Stuff rough. But you know, he ain't want to tell nobody that.
Right.
You know, but
See, that's
the
that
thing.
actor director stuff right there. You say because I thought you were so
Hey,
for real.
Everybody in here was looking like, wait a minute, did he just say Miles? Man, I want to say it's like how much fun it was on the set, man. It was like, you know, and I'm gonna get to how I was introduced to you. I went to Moolah Film and they had the classes for acting, and we had a final. We had to do monologues and stuff in front of directors, writers, producers of movies, stage plays, and I did horrible. I did horrible. I left there, man. I felt disappointed, but this man seen something in me that I didn't even notice. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just honored, man. I'm just honored and humbled for him to reach out and say, "Hey, can you come and audition?" I'm like, "What?" I was at such and such. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And man, and from that point on, man, this guy been 100 ever since. And then he will tell you when you got to do that part over. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Nope, that ain't it. That's it right there. But do it 10 more times.
Now,
You know what I'm saying?
Now, let's put in perspective. Let's put in perspective. As a director, I know what I want,
That's right.
and even though you felt like you didn't do well at the audition, I saw something in you.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. I didn't want what you did that day.
Okay.
That was some bullshit.
Yeah.
I wanted what you had in you. You know, and so when we got on set and you came in, there was a couple times you did your lines right, and it was like, okay, that was cool.
Yeah.
But that ain't what I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted that other shit.
Yeah.
That deep down shit that raised some hairs and made some goosebumps in my heart. Because notice, when you did it how I needed you to do it,
Yeah.
it wasn't me that told you you did it right.
That's right.
It was everybody in the room like, yo,
Yeah.
that was it. That was the one. I felt that. You know, and that's honestly, I feel like that's my job as a director.
Yeah.
You know, to either do one or two things. Get the performances that I want out of you or fire your ass.
That's right. That's right.
That's
Simple.
simple for me. That's look,
Very
my name
simple.
Going on, look, my name going on. This
Yeah.
thing say a film by legend.
Yeah.
So I'll be damned if I let Q fuck it up for me.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So with that being said, I saw that in him. He came in. He gave me what I needed. Psh,
Man.
he killed it.
And it's such an honor, man. How does it feel going back to the street where you grew up at doing a movie on your street? That's your street.
That's my street, man.
You understand? It's so many stories that you have on that street, ripping and running that street, and you got to go back and shoot a movie of this magnitude, and you got the city on fire. You understand what I'm saying? You got the city and beyond. But I'm just saying, man, everybody talking, man, people been calling the tickets. You get tickets, the tickets sold out. But you can also catch it on
Sold
Vimeo.
out.
Sunday is 8 p.m., right?
8 p.m.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you can catch you. So if you can't make it, you didn't get the tickets for the premiere at Royal Oak Theater tomorrow at Red Carpet's at 6:30, but the film starts at 8.
Hey,
You can-
man, look, don't tell me you about to have people popping up.
Oh,
Man.
that-
if you ain't got the ticket, Joe need
Right,
to
you
know.
got tickets.
Right.
Congratulations on it being sold out. That is so huge.
thank
I
you.
heard you on Channel 2 today, and you mentioned it. I was like, wow, that's dope. That is exactly what's up.
You know what? This whole experience is extremely humbling. Going to your question, like Asbury Park was home for me, you know, and keep in mind, I was a kid who I had dreams of being a filmmaker, but in my environment, I didn't think it was possible, you know. So to be able to come back to this, you know, because like I told somebody the other day, I couldn't afford film school. I knew that, you know. Most people who on my block that went to college, they was athletes, and I could probably count those on one hand. You know what I mean? So it's a situation where filmmaking, yeah, that wasn't really, as much as I wanted to do it, it wasn't realistic. So I did what most people did. You know, my mom was preaching, well, you know, computers is the big thing right now. So I wound up going to school for computer information systems. You know, so to be able to, you know, come full circle to where my initial passion was, and to be able to bring that back to my block,
Man.
dude, that was everything, man. That was everything. And
When did your vision become a reality? When you like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to write films, direct films, produce them. When did all of that kick in for you and you went full force going and going after your dream?
You know what? When I first started, I think it was probably like 2006.
Okay.
I found out that, you know, people could make movies. Like when Darren Brown did Project 313, I was like, wait a minute, people can make movies in the city? Oh, okay, well, Darren did it. I know I can do it because I'm way smarter than him. No, I'm you know what I'm saying? So, but no, in all seriousness, like once I saw that it was able to be done, I knew that I was going to end up doing it. You know, it was just a matter of figuring out how. You know, so over the last, you know, 10 years, it's been me navigating and studying and learning from everybody else that's doing it, and positioning myself to be where I am right now. So, you know, when you look at what I am, I'm a composite of everybody that came before me. You know, so.
As far as support, you know, with filmmakers and other writers and stuff like that, how has the support been from like colleagues and people that you haven't worked with? Have they reached out to you, say, hey man, you know, you're doing a good job, man, and you know, have they done that?
Man, you know what? It's been a ton of support here in Detroit.
There you go.
One thing that, you know, we're blessed to have, and I think sometimes we even take it for granted, is we've got a really strong filmmaking community. You know, oftentimes, you know, I think a lot of times people see the different companies putting out movies and think it's like super competitive, but in reality, you know, it's really family oriented.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll talk to people over at Moolah Films in a heartbeat, get some stuff.
That's right.
You know, Dennis Reed will call me and tell me, hey, you need to do it such so and so. You know, me and Darren have those conversations. You know, and so to be able to have that type of support in that type of environment, it's hard to fail.
That's right.
It's hard to fail, especially when you got a ton of people who have found success on that level.
Yeah.
Just schooling you and giving you the game, not, you know, not on no. Nah, some of these motherfuckers funny acting. I ain't gonna lie.
See, that's why I say my man be 100, you be 100%.
Some of these motherfuckers is funny acting. You know, and you just see them motherfuckers, you just kind of keep moving. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? You know, people are extremely genuine and extremely giving. You know, and I've you know, and I ain't gonna lie, like I consider myself blessed because I've had a lot of relationships with these people that go back, you know, 15, 20 years. You know what I mean? Like me and Darren, we grew up 3 streets over from each other. You know, me and Dennis grew up 4 houses down from each other.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
Me and Melissa, super producer Talbot, you know, we go back to 1992, freshman year of high school. Shout out to Renaissance Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those situations where it's like, you know, I have a lot of deep roots with a lot of these people.
Okay.
And I'm just, you know, I'm just a late bloomer. I didn't get the opportunity to really pursue my career in film because I had to be a single parent.
Yeah.
So that pulled me away from a lot of my dreams and ambitions. But once I got that kid off to college, it was like, shit, it's my time now.
See, and not to mention, man, his son.
We ain't talking about him.
Man,
no, we ain't talking about him. No, this is my shit. We ain't talking about him. We ain't talking about him. Look, I only brought him up for historical value. Like he's technically part of this. We ain't talking about that motherfucker.
You say that you talking about, right?
Look, this is my interview. Shit. You want to talk about?
So I have a question for you, Ken. When it comes to, I know when you write a movie, you already have the characters in mind, how you want everything to play out. Somebody comes to an audition. They might not be the person for the character that they were going for, but do you put them in that position? He's like, okay, you're not for that particular character, but I'll put you on this character. You switch it up sometimes, or you just like, no, you're not fitting this role.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. one thing about filmmaking for me personally is learning how to be elastic. You know, it's times where, you know, like I had a character named Birdie, and I envisioned a little light skinned kid, you know, coming in, little street kids, slick talking. Man, next thing you know, Lewis Ross the fourth come, send me a videotape with dreadlocks, brown skin, and murders it.
Wow.
Wow.
So everything that I thought I wanted for the character Birdie, that's Birdie.
Totally opposite.
That's Birdie. And there was no if and buts about it. That's Birdie. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, I allow people to be who they are. They get to choose who they are. I don't even get to choose who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When this person comes in and they embody something and force me to see my vision off the page, I can't help but go with that because I can't unsee it now.
They got now.
Wow.
It's man. You got a lot of stars in this movie here, man. I want to ask you, how was it even getting the stars to come aboard? I mean, you got OG Bobby Johnson, Plummer,
Glenn Plummer.
Glenn Plummer. You got my man Fredro Starr from Onyx and Moesha. Man, you got Peter Guns from Love and Hip Hop, and he's hosting Cheaters now. You got some stars. You got Snoop from The Wire.
I got Q.
Absolutely.
I got Q.
Hey Q. And then you got my man from Juice,
Jermaine Hopkins,
my man. You got
Wow.
yeah, man. Yeah. So how was it?
That's our cast.
Them coming aboard, you know.
It was cool working with him. Again, humbling is a word that you'll repeatedly hear me say throughout this process. Because keep in mind, I started this process, I was like, look, I just want to make a movie.
Right.
You know, I've been basketball dad for the last 15 years, nonstop, and I'm finally getting away from that. I want to make a movie.
Okay.
And when I say the whole situation grew and grew and grew, and to have these people reach out to me, you know, or hell, first of all, even acknowledge my emails and phone calls, and say, yo, this is a story that I want to do. This is something that, you know, a story that needs to be told. This is important. I want to be a part of that. What do I need to do to make that happen? Dude, it's like seriously, to watch OG Bobby Johnson on screen.
Man, that's OG Bobby Johnson.
Man, look, that's Pernell.
Pernell.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
in the beginning, your letters.
dude,
They got me by, young bro.
yeah. I want my son.
Yeah.
I want my son. You know?
Yeah.
Like to see that on my monitor, you know, to see Snoop. Like, keep in mind, all these people who we're talking about, I was fans of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, look, I watch. You know how many times I watched Juice?
Yeah.
Look, my mama stole my tape about 4, because me and my cousin, we kept watching and bumping it and knew every word. You know what I'm saying? She done stole the tape. We done went and got another tape. What the fuck is y'all watching? Juice. We lost the last tape. Come to find out, my mama had about a stack, about 4 or 5 Juice. We find later. But now I'm on set with Steel.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on set with Sam from
Wow.
Lean On Me. You
Yeah.
smoke crack, don't you? You're killing your brain cells, son. You're killing your brain cells. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
So to have the opportunity to work with these type of people, Fredro Starr,
Man.
Jamal Woolard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, that's like all the stuff that all these people were talking about. You look at my DVD collection at home and they're there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not because they're in my movie, but because they was already sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So,
And they're all in classic movies.
oh man, you know. So again, I'm going back to my go-to word, man. It's humbling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when you do something, you know, I think most of us, when we do something, we have a certain level of being realistic that we try to hold on to. You know, we may write a script and may think it's the greatest thing, but we don't think it's going to win an Oscar. Or, you know, we do something and be like, yeah, people should want to do this. But, you know, if somebody had told me 2 years ago that I'll be doing a film with one of these people,
Right.
I would have been good with it. I would have be like, hey, you doing a movie with Fredro Starr? Bet it. I won.
See?
You know what I'm saying? And drop the mic. You know, let alone 6 of these guys, man. So it's been a great experience, man.
And coming out, you know what I'm saying, with all these heavy hitters in there, man. When you write or when you wrote this script, did you take out a lot? Did you add on? Or is it pretty much kind of, you know?
Keep in mind, I'm a writer first.
Right.
You know, before I'm a producer or a film director or anything, I'm a person that's in love with stories.
Okay.
Going back to my childhood, in 5th grade, my teacher, Miss Woods, she chose the best stories ever, dude. And ever since then, I've just been in love with stories. And so in writing, one thing I'm always going to do is take care of that script or take care of whatever I'm writing and treat it like a child. You know, and with that being said, it's not just I wrote it, so we're done. It's a constant development process. You know what I mean? And it's not necessarily me just going in, but I'm watching it evolve.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then on top of that, the next layer of that is once I give it to my actors, I like to give my actors a certain level of freedom to take it and elevate it. You know what I mean? Like, it's several scenes where, you know, the actor is performing, and I'm sitting back like, damn, that's good. After I yell cut, I'm like, hey, did I write? I was like, I wrote that. They're like, hell no.
It's that feeling.
You know what I mean? But I'm good with it. I'm going to get credit for the shit anyway. But it's just one of those things where you look at it and you're like, just constantly watching it elevate. You know what I mean? And I think that's the thing that when it comes to filmmaking, a lot of people don't understand. Like, it's such a collaboration. You know, the writer has a job to do to give you the blueprint.
Right.
You know, the director has a job to do, which is, you know, cultivate the vision of the entire project. The actor has a job to do, in my opinion, to elevate each of those roles. You know what I mean? And if you do that, you have something special.
Yeah.
You know, and I did my part to the best of my ability, and I know all my actors showed up and showed out. Shout out to Oscar Porter.
Man, Oscar, my guy.
You know, and so it you know, it turned into something special, you know, and I feel like, and that's what I'm most excited about with this premiere, for people to actually see guys like you step into this and be like, yo, Q killed that shit. I didn't know Q had that. You know, I want to get to the point where I'm calling Q, trying to get him on a project. He's like, hey man, you know, I'm rocking with Denzel right now. Man, you know, I may have to hit you back.
Man.
You know,
Now let me ask you another question. When you write this and you had a vision, I want to get behind the scenes. Like, how do you go about getting the actors? Like, even the like you said, the local actors, you know, seasoned actors. How do you put all of this in play? I heard you mention about emails and reaching out to people. So for somebody who's younger, somebody whatever age is interested in going into this profession, what's some advice that you have for them, how to get started, how to go about being on their way and manifesting their dreams?
Well, the first thing you do, you find out when Moolah Films is shooting, find out when Beasley Jones is shooting, find out when Darren Brown is shooting, and don't schedule shit for them. Because they take all the actors. You know what I'm saying? Like, they drain the clip. You know what I'm saying? So you do that first. You know, find out when they shooting something, and then try to schedule a little bit of time somewhere else. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, networking is everything. You know,
it is.
You've got a ton of, like, here's the thing. Like, growing up, we didn't have social media. Now, with social media, is a million actors groups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so many different groups about different things, different platforms. You know, you hashtag the right thing, you wind up talking to a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's
that's right.
It's the whole thing is, don't be afraid to talk. Don't be afraid to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Open your mouth if you want, you know, if you want to get it done. You know, so my biggest advice to young people is always to go find those people that you need. You know, because I've heard people say, oh, well, you know, I don't have money for, or I don't have a camera, or I don't know how to edit. Look, it's somebody out there. It's somebody with a camera that ain't got nothing to shoot. It's an editor that's super dope, got all the effects and do all the other stuff, and they don't have any footage to edit. You know, it's
Wow.
a sound guy that can tell you everything about sound, but he doesn't have a project to work on. It's a writer right now writing his ass off, writing short stories, right, who dream about getting in a film, but he don't know how to get in the door. You know what I'm saying? You need a writer. How about you go into a writer's group?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How about that? You know what I'm saying? So be that person. So my biggest advice to people is be proactive. You know, Superman ain't coming to save you.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody about to give you nothing. So get up off your ass.
That's right.
And go find those
And
people
work.
so you can get it done.
You got to go get it. You got to go get it, man. How did it feel?
Well, listen, wait, before you do that, I gotta go. But I just want to, say thank you so much, Ken. It was an honor having you. I gotta go. Q, love you. I know you got it from here. I gotta go, baby.
That's my co-host. She says she got to go.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you, and congratulations on Asbury Park. I'm looking forward to so much more from you.
I hate that you're leaving me with him, but I understand you gotta go.
Yes, it was a pleasure. You guys have a great peace.
All right.
Not
Back to the question.
Not just me and you, huh?
You posted that you were at the theater and you actually watched Asbury Park. How did that feel to watch it in its entirety at the theater? And I mean, what was the feeling of that? Because that's you.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That was that feeling that you have after the birth of your child and you just sit back and look at them.
Wow.
You know, it's wow, I did that. You know, because making Asbury Park took me 2 years. You know, from the time I wrote it to the time we completed it. And it was a long process. Keep in mind, we shot during the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, tremendous obstacles from the beginning. It was like, because here's the thing, and you know this. When you say you're going to do something, everybody is on board. Right. Yeah, we're going to do that, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. And then when it's time to write a check or time to do some work, you like, yo, you got that? Oh, man.
Yeah.
You know my baby mama tripping. Oh, man. You know, stuff, something came up, or they just spin you all together. You know what I mean? And I went through that in the beginning. And I went through, the little emotion. Like, I was in my feelings a couple times because there was some folks that, quote unquote, my day ones that I thought was going to be there and things like that. And it didn't happen. And again, I had to shake that shit off because at the end of the day, God gave me the vision.
Yeah.
So pressing ahead, we kind of get wheels in motion and everything is going in the right direction. So I'm like, okay, cool, we're about to get this done. Well, one of our actors passed. You know what I mean? So at that point, it was like, yo, we really need to just take a step back and push this back a little bit and kind of reflect and regroup and get the right people in place. Pushed it back to the spring. We're like, okay, cool, let's get the ball rolling now. We getting ready to start shooting in May, and guess what? In March, we have a pandemic. I had never even heard of the word pandemic. You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, we got one.
We got one.
You know what I mean? So having to deal with that obstacle, the biggest thing throughout this project was from the very beginning, once I decided to start doing it, I knew I was going to get it done. So all the obstacles, all the hurdles, whether it took, a few months or a few years, it could have took 5 years. I was going to get it done. Asbury Park was going to get it done. So
now we know we got the stars in the movie, and we know what they do and their classes and what they bring. How did the local actors? I mean, how did they do? What did they give you? I mean, did they hold their own? Obviously, they did.
You know what? Hold on.
Obviously, they did. I'm going to say
no. Hold on. Let me correct you. The stars of this movie are my local actors.
There you go.
Period.
There you go.
When I look at Terrell Wyndham Jr., Darnell Smiley, all my locals, they came in and killed it.
There you go.
Okay. And my thing is, as a businessman, I'm not stupid. I know what the names do. I know it brings the attention. I know it brings the hype, and that's cool. But once you watch this movie, you will see the talent that Detroit has to offer.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you're going to walk away talking about the stars in the movie. It's like, oh, that one guy, Q.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, Dana, Shadana Bullock is tough. You know, Kaya Navanchi, she came in here and was on an emotional roller coaster throughout the whole movie and murdered every scene. You know, I got her, when she at first came on board, I was like, look, you're playing Chicken Mama. There's going to be a lot of highs, there's going to be a lot of lows. Like, you ready for it? She was like, yeah. I was like, you know, you have some really emotional scenes. And I need you to embody it and take and to watch me challenge each of these actors and them deliver. You know what I mean? Because I had high expectations. And you know.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, look, when Q was doing his thing, he came down, did the scene right. I mean, like, okay, no, that ain't it.
Yeah.
That ain't it. I'm pushing. And I probably got in his nerves a couple times. I had to give a couple pep talks.
Man.
Look, I had to give a couple pep talks on the step. You know what I'm saying? But once you see it, you're like, yo, that was right. Q gonna cry tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Q go, look.
Look. When the trailer came on today in the Fox 2 News, I'm telling you, my eyes got watery. I'm like, man, I can't look at this, man.
He's so sensitive.
You know what I mean? Look, I'm about to see myself on the big screen.
Sensitive thug.
Oh man, I'm talking about a T, man, on the big screen, and then just to first of all to know that you're satisfied, you know, is the biggest thing, man, because this is your baby. This is, you know, you wrote directing stuff, man. So to know that you're satisfied is an awesome feeling. And then just that I had a call today from my aunt, man. I didn't let her know that it was going to be on the news, and she saw it and was like,
I saw your big ass head on the news.
man,
I saw it shining. I knew that was you, baby. I knew that was you.
man, it's a good feeling, man. But yeah, I am really emotional tomorrow, man. It's a big deal, man.
All right, look, I'm gonna cry too, man. It's
a big deal.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You are not alone.
Listen, the young lady that you speaking on is that's the lady in the trailer that she said, or what did she say? She's walking fast and she's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm telling you, every time I watch the trailer, man, I take it back because that was so passionate.
Dude, let me tell you, she brings so much heat in this movie. It's crazy.
I felt
you
that.
know. But that's the thing. And that was the thing that I was pushing for with you guys' performances. And the beauty of my situation was I got the opportunity to see all these individual performances, you know, and it was crazy because in a lot of ways it felt like you guys were competing. You know, like I would see her and I'm like, oh, that was the best performance. And then Nunu Thurman comes in.
Ooh,
and it's like, oh, wait a minute. That was the best performance. And then Terrell Wyndham Jr. hit you with something, and you like, y'all old heads better watch out, this young boy coming. But then I see Darnell Smiley, and I'm like, oh, that's a bad young boy too. And like I said, Rodriana Jordan steps in, and I was like, damn, which one the best scene? I don't know. You know, but that was the joy of my situation because guess what? Yes, I was the director, but I got the opportunity to sit back and become fans of you guys. You know what I mean? And that was the beauty of my situation. So when I'm sitting back looking at the scenes individually, I'm like, yo, once this comes together, it's going to be like Voltron. Y'all going to be able to pull out that sword and kill some shit. Because that's what y'all did individually. You know, so, you know, you talk about you honored, you talk about you appreciative. Dude, I'm honored that you guys were willing to work with me. Because here I come on board, an unknown director. Don't nobody know me. You know what I mean? And take a chance on me because the same way, you know, I took a chance on you guys took a chance on me because honestly, I reached out to a lot of local actors who wouldn't even read my script. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I was like, damn. You know, hey, you give me a full script. Hey, you know, I got this movie going on and this, that, and the other. And it's like, sent them the whole script. Never got feedback. Just ghosted. And it's like, oh, okay, cool.
See, and look at it now. You know, and you dropping dropping tomorrow, man. Tomorrow is going down. It's going down, man.
About to go
Asbury Park,
down.
the movie, man. You can check it out on Vimeo now. You Vimeo Sunday at 8 o'clock, man. Make sure you're Vimeo.com, or you can go to abpthemovie.com and you can check out how to get linked up and everything, man. Listen.
Look, I tell everybody, it's easier just to go through the website, abpthemovie.com. You know, but if they decide they want to go through Vimeo and be hard-headed, Vimeo on demand,
Yes.
it's ABP the movie as well. So I kept it consistent across everything. The website is ABP the movie. The Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, ABP the movie. Everything is ABP the movie. You can't fuck this up. I kept it simple. Ain't gonna be no confusion. ABP the movie across every platform. Vimeo, even .com. We can't fuck this up. ABP the movie.
Man, you know one thing I want to tell you when we be speaking on Nunu, I had always saw her in different feature films, and I always said I wanted to work with her. And you put me in the scene, and listen, when we was going back and down up the steps, she was like, "We gonna go down these steps one more time?" I'm like, I hope not.
Pressure. Look, Nunu, like, I got my shit together. Young man, I need you to step it up.
Man, I'm like, look, I hope not. Nunu. I said, come on, let's go. She was like, you got this. She was like, you got this. And man, we had a
She
ball.
rubbed the shoulders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she, and I got it. But the thing of it is,
I would have kept fucking up to get them shoulder rubs. I'm just saying, if it was me.
we reached out to each other, say, how you doing, what I'm saying? I see what you got going on, this, that. But we created a friendship from that.
So look, as co-host, let me ask you this question. So what was it like, getting that type of, and I'll call it pressure for lack of a better word, from a seasoned actor who she's coming in and she's killing her part, and it ain't that you was completely fucking up. You wasn't completely fucking up. You just wasn't giving me what I wanted.
Right.
What type of pressure did you feel during that moment?
Well, you know what? I was nervous anyway when Noon, because I always wanted to work with her, but it wasn't really pressure. It was, I need that. Give it to me. I mean, don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? Because just me in life, I need that push sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Just me. That's just me. And I wanted to make you proud and satisfied so bad that I was messing up. You know what I'm saying? And when we went upstairs, she was just like, man, just calm down. You got this. And just talking to me like that, man. So you felt
like you was going to get fired or something?
No. I didn't feel that. I was like, man.
I called Keisha. I was like, look, Keisha, we may have to find a replacement for this motherfucker. He can't get this right. Back, okay, light skinned bald head. Okay, I was like, yeah.
I was just so humble, man. Just so good to be in that space. You know what I'm saying? That it was just an honor, man. And then she just talked to me calm, like, man, and then kind of made me relax and everything, man. And it was just like I had to get out my head that, okay, you acting with Nunu. You understand what I'm saying? You good. You got this.
No, it's okay. Nunu a vet, man, and I ain't gonna lie. She punked me once or twice, and I was the director.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So don't feel bad about that.
She is amazing,
phenomenal.
Man, she's amazing, man.
Shout out to Nunu Thurman. Come on,
absolutely.
Man.
You got with the hand, right? That sounds like somebody. Man, so it's just an honor for you to be here, man. Like I say again, tomorrow for all those that got the tickets, man, we about to have a red carpet. We're gonna have a ball. Just to let y'all know, I got my own band behind me. They're going to be playing. I got a 3-piece band that's going to follow me everywhere.
I believe Look, Q walking in with theme music.
Man, I got a light man. I got a cameraman. But it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be, and you know what's crazy is this has been a blessing for me because how do you have on your first time out, you got 2 premieres in one day? You understand what I'm saying? So I gotta go.
We know which one you built.
Oh yeah, no, man. I'm gonna go. I gotta go show my face pictures. Boom, but I'm
okay. Show your face
Asbury Park the movie, man. That's what it's about. Asbury Park the movie. I'm telling you, this is a man. Come, just come witness and share this man's vision. You know what I'm saying? That he's going to give you because I mean, speaking from, kids' vision, sometimes we look past them, man, and they got a voice. They got something to say. You know what I mean? And we got to listen to them, so.
You know what? I think the cool thing about this project is it allowed me to actually revisit my childhood.
Okay.
But with the maturity that I have now. And actually go through it and see why I was making certain decisions. At the time, I was dealing with it in real time.
Okay.
So I was just moving how I need to move, not thinking about it. But to actually replay my entire childhood and look and say, well, I did this because of this, and I did this because of that, and actually be able to articulate it, like, it was therapeutic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because seriously, when you sit back and think about, a lot of things that you do as a kid, why you do it? Because mama said so.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that was the answer. Well, you needed this, okay, so you just did it. You just
right.
What's the first thing they say? Well, why you do such and such? What's the answer? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So to actually be able to revisit a lot of those questions and actually have a real answer.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're able to dissect it now. You're mature enough. You can actually look at it with an optimist, with an objective eye, and say, "Hey, well, I did this because of this." Like, I started carrying the gun when I was 12 years old. I didn't understand why I did it. I just felt like it needed to be done.
Right.
Well, now it's like, okay, well, my father left when I was 6. My brother was smaller than me, and my mama was a woman. So now I can actually look at it, dissect it, and understand, well, this is why I did it.
Yeah.
You call 911, the police don't show up. Oh, okay, that's why I did it. And guess what? It made fucking sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I didn't sit back and look at all those things. It was like, yo, we in a situation. Let me do something. You know what I mean? So, like I said, from that standpoint, it was just really therapeutic and really a really great opportunity to revisit some things and get some things off my chest.
What do you like for the audience to take from this movie? Once the lights come on and the movie's over with, what do you want them to take from it?
Honestly, the biggest thing that I want people to take away from this is perspective and understanding. A lot of times, like, it's easy to judge other people's situations if you ain't in it.
Yeah, you ain't up, man. You ain't never lied, man.
And a lot of times it's like people are so quick to just label other people. Like, if a kid steals a loaf of bread because he's hungry and hasn't eaten for a couple of days, is he a thief or is he hungry?
Right.
A lot of people be like, "Oh, well, look, he a thief."
That's deep.
Is he?
Right.
Like, I hear what you're saying, and I know what you're saying, but was he wrong for what he did?
Right. Man.
You know what I mean? And just as a society, we gotta, just ease up on the judgment. We get a little piece of information, all of a sudden we throwing everybody under the bus, especially now in this cancel culture.
Yeah.
Well,
I tell you what, man, I want to give you your flowers, and I know I said this many times, but I just want to give you your flowers, man, while you can smell them, before Saturday, after Saturday. Your vision, man, you had a hell of a vision. And man, I appreciate you for even bringing this to opening and then to the world, because this is going out to the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like we had my partner here last night, he was saying, man, he got calls from Australia. He get inbox from Australia. I'm like, man, how does that feel? So the world is watching this. And independent film here in Michigan, Detroit in particular, man, the eyes are on it.
Yeah, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I look at what everybody else is doing, like, first of all, I'm fat now, but I was an athlete.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I still have an athletic mentality. And I'm competitive. I love what Dennis Reed is doing.
Oh, man.
I love what Moolah is doing.
Killing the game.
I love what Beezy's doing.
Killing the game.
I want to kick all their ass. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I love these guys. I help these guys. But at the end of the day, my goal is to be better than all of them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that's the beauty of competition, because I mess around and, okay, cool, I'm on top right now.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Beezy got 12 movies dropping next month. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not hot this right now.
Drop them.
But Beezy's dropping about 12 of them boys in a month. Yeah. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, cool, now he on top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we all pushing each other. Hopefully guys are saying something, and I did with Asbury Park. I was like, oh shit, I got to step my game up. You know what I mean? Because that's what happens for me.
Yeah.
I don't been to a couple people premieres and seen some people do some things.
Yeah.
Like, after I watched Not Left in Vegas, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
come on, bringing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's that competition that I hope that we have. And honestly, I think instinctively Detroiters naturally have that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just has to be used in a positive light and not turn into hate. It's like, nah, give me some constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? If I'm fucking up, tell me I'm fucking up. Funny story. And I think you may have heard it before. When I first started doing graphic design, I designed a flyer and I was proud of it because I had Photoshop. I done learned a couple things and I did a little flyer and I thought it was the greatest flyer ever. I sent it to Melissa Talbert.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yo, Missy, check this out. What you think? Her response was, I think you need a graphic designer. And you know, my feelings was hurt because I thought I did a great job.
Constructive criticism.
But what it did was, it lit a fire under me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So years later, when I hear Melissa say, yo, I love the graphics on that poster. Yeah, that's why. Because she helped me get there. Yeah. Why? Because she didn't tell me, oh, man, that's dope. Because she was a friend of mine. She kept it 100. They told me the shit wasn't good enough. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Missy.
Shout out to Missy.
Man. Me and Missy done had so many talks, man, through the, man.
Missy will snatch your soul in the name of love. You know what I'm saying? What they say in Mortal Kombat? Finish him! Your soul is mine. That's Miss. But you know what? As long as it's coming from a place of love, like it's a big difference between somebody loving you and giving constructive criticism and somebody being a hater. You know what I'm saying? Somebody walk away from Asbury Park and they like, well, I didn't like Asbury Park. Okay, why didn't you like it? Well, I didn't like this or I didn't like this. Okay, cool, that's valid. But if you're saying, well, I didn't like it, why? Just because I just didn't. No,
that's crazy.
No, you're a hater.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't even explain why it is that, that you don't like something. When I asked Missy what was wrong with my flyer, she broke it down for me. This ain't blended right. The colors ain't contrasting right. Your font is shitty. Like she
for you to get it right.
But that's what I did because with everything I do, I always pride myself on being the best student.
That's right.
I took that, cleaned it up, cleaned it up, and now people actually pay me to design stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, well, once again, man, we got legend. We got man. Listen. Ken Williams, man, writer, director, producer of Asbury Park, the movie. Comes out tomorrow. Look, everybody got their tickets, you know what I'm saying, who's coming out to the Royal Oak. Imagine we're going to have a ball on the red carpet.
Q, you're going to get us fucked up.
The people that got tickets now, the tickets sold out. You know what I'm saying?
You know you can't tell ninjas that, man. You about to have a bunch of people with their cousins up there talking about
what's crazy
come through.
My mom, and my stepfather, they're like, hey, we're going to get on Vimeo and we're going to, have a few people over. And I'm like, I'm coming over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to watch it, man. So I appreciate you. But before we leave, man, we have something here on the dinner table where I say a quote from a movie. And we want to see if you know what movie it's from. All right? Because you a movie guy, right? No?
Let's say that shit.
Let's see what's happening. Let me see what I can find. I'm going to give you something easy.
Check yourself, Q. You got to snap them collars and let them motherfuckers.
I just said that last week.
Out anytime you feel like it. What movie is that from?
Oh, come on now. That's Juice. That's Juice, man. He say, man, look, if we was there, there'd have been 5 people dead instead of 1, right? Right, big man? Oh, you ain't saying that now, huh? Let me go into this movie, though. This is the quote right here. And this is so easy. I would not bury my son. My son will bury me.
I would smack the shit.
Come on now.
What movie is that?
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
What movie is that?
You joke. He bullshit.
He's standing out the door with the gun in his hand. I will not bury my son. My son will bury me.
Hold on. That's John Travolta, right?
Oh, that's who you playing.
I know it's not you, man. I know it's not you. I think John Travolta could have pulled that one off, though. I think he could have did it.
Oh, man.
No, man. No, that's love. That's love.
No, that's my main man, Denzel Washington, John Q. John Q, man.
So, hey, you know what's funny about that? I'm glad you brought that up. You still talking about another movie that's talking about necessity. Talk about survival. You talk about those questionable decisions.
Yes.
And again, just like Asbury Park.
Yeah.
Criticism, guess what? He was a criminal in that moment.
Yeah.
Like the tagline for Asbury Park is, sometimes breaking the law is the right thing.
Man. And that she said that in the movie too.
I'm just saying, look, it's a big difference between laws, what's legal, and what's right. Mm-hmm. Two totally different things.
Man.
So
I got one last question for you.
What's up?
And this is give me your top 5 directors, dead or alive.
that's pressure. That's pressure. F. Gary Gray is at the top of my list.
Yes, sir. Set It Off Fridays.
Ooh.
Oh, the
Italian Job.
Yeah. F. Gary. John Singleton.
Oh man, come on now.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. Because after it's a lot of heat. Oh,
Mercy.
I was going to say that.
Oh,
you know what?
The Godfather, man. Come on, dog. I'm sorry. You crazy.
Hold on, is he even here? Like,
Oh, sorry.
who is this?
Hey, he's not.
Who
He's not here.
who is this that's speaking to me as though I asked for his opinion? What movie is that? Who is this that's speaking to me as if I asked for his advice?
Well, go to my seat.
Oh, that's Star Wars.
Yeah.
No. Fuck his quote.
Oh, no. I just watched that. Empire Strikes, Return of the Jedi.
Who you guess, me or him? All right.
I guess he's not. Man, well, listen, man, we appreciate you, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me,
I
man.
appreciate you to the fullest, man. I'm telling you, I'm humble, man. I'm humble, dude.
Time to celebrate, brother. Time
Man.
to celebrate.
Listen. Was it?
My twin.
No, man, that's your hand smelling like that?
Shut the hell up. That was a good one.
And I'm just stuck in here with y'all.
Right. So what's going down, man? Hey, listen, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you for stopping by, man. We got Ken Williams, legend, man. Listen, and there's so much more to come to this man here, man. This is just the beginning.
Absolutely.
But he's shutting the city, the world down tomorrow. Asbury Park, the movie drops. Man, this is going to be an emotional roller coaster ride tomorrow.
And dropping nationwide on the 28th. Now, keep in mind, this is a one-time only thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got to watch it on, look, if you ain't got tickets, you got to watch it on the 28th because it's going to be gone on the 29th.
Man.
So one time only.
See, I'm getting dressed tonight. You know how when you in school and you lay your clothes out and you like, woo, I'm going to kill him tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay my clothes
That's
out.
that first day of school right there, boy. That's serious. That's serious.
Man, so it's going down. Thanks again, man. We're going to wrap this show up, man. There's been another dinner table show. This is exclusive now. We're on 7 o'clock Thursdays, but we had to do exclusive today because this is the pre.
It's about to go.
It's about to go down. Yes, it is. So we'll holler at y'all, man. See y'all next time. See y'all Thursday where we are interviewing Al Wassan, man. We going down to, we made interview a boss on my Al Wassan. So we going to the actual store and it's going down 7 o'clock. I don't know if he's ever been interviewed before, but I know we gonna go down there. We gonna get it. We gonna do it big. We gonna get some clothes too, and we all good. So see y'all 7 o'clock Thursday. Al Wassan is going down. Shout out to Ken Legend. Asbury Park, the movie, it drops tomorrow. It's going on.